Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Protect and Serve animated music video against police brutality by Dan Ball. Now you guys know I'm a Dan Ball fan. Dan knows his stuff when it comes to politics. And yeah, this is obviously a very big ongoing issue, which is mainly kind of, you mainly see it in America, but let's not forget, this is a worldwide issue. It's recorded more in America because those motherfuckers like recording everything, but it's a worldwide issue. In some places, like, I don't know, let's just say Thailand or something, it's still happening, but it's just not being recorded. So yeah, let's just let Dan enlighten us on this subject. And yeah, let's see what he has to say. Let's go. A very short intro. Animated by Lil Saucy. Shout out to Lil Saucy. I like the animation style straight away, and it's already, he's starting off somber. He's like, we're only here to protect and serve, which obviously is the, what is it, the official police motto? I don't know. We're only here to protect and serve. Yeah, they're doing a fucking great job of that, aren't they? If we suspect you interfere, you'll get what you deserve. Yeah, I mean, that's literally it, right? They have the right to do that if they even suspect something going wrong. I don't think that's how it should work. It should work if they should only be there to stop things that have already happened. I mean, yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be lovely if we could predict what happens based on what someone's doing. But that's just not the reality we live in. When they have that kind of power to do things before it's happened, then inevitably they're gonna misread situations and things are going to happen that didn't need to happen in the first place. It's ridiculous, honestly. There's going to be a lot of pausing on this one, I imagine, because I'm a very opinionated person, so yeah. It's never going to be enough. I mean, all this shit that's happened, neck's been crossed, obviously that relates to, the whole George Floyd case. It's ridiculous. No real change has occurred from that incident, and no change has occurred from any other incident that's happened. The problem is that, I believe this is the problem, in America at least. No, I'm not American, so correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand is, the problem is police unions will fucking shut the shit down. Like, an officer can get away with basically anything because of police unions. It's ridiculous. And the answer to that, obviously, the answer to police brutality is not to defund police. That is the absolute wrong opinion. The wrong thing to do, in my opinion. But there is no real way to fix the police unless you break it all down and start from scratch. And that's just not possible. So it is a really difficult situation. You know what, I'll start because Dan might even go into it, so who knows. Let's play the video. Literally, there's going to be so much pause in this one, guys. A certain type of psychopath, yeah. Industries will attract the people that are required to fulfill them. This psychopath is a trait that will benefit police, so it will attract psychopaths to police. The idea of having that power is very, psychopathic tendency. So naturally, it's going to either attract them or make them. So yeah. Yeah. And that's the racial profile. That is the issue. The problem is that, so the argument that police will give you is, well, the argument that, I don't know if police give it, but it's kind of what we've inferred from them. So they'll have a bad incident with a person of colour, and then they'll treat every other person differently. That's just racism. They might say, oh, no, it's just whatever. No, it's racism. And it's just fucking ridiculous. It's a difficult topic to speak on. especially because I am white. Officially I'm white. I'm mixed race, but I am white, and people often do not want to hear my opinion or our opinion on it. But the thing is, our opinion does matter. It's not a case of not. You have to be able to speak against something that's happening. If you are silent on an issue that you can speak about, you're just as much to blame. If you get what I'm saying, yeah. Fucking hell. Dan knows how to fucking rap and put words together in a way that makes you feel. It's fucking. What, they said that was standard practice, right? Fucking ridiculous. Oh shit, just turn my whole computer around. How did they get away with it? And that's another problem. The mass amount of systemic racism in the system. Speak against it and you lose. Politicians who want change don't get anywhere. People are motivated by outrage more than they are by anything else, and shock and stuff. So they don't want to hear you speak about it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's true as well. That was just nice rhyme. All those soaps are so horrific. That's just clever wordplay there. You know, even with this whole topic this must be incredibly difficult to write about because you do have to be so careful about how you speak about things like this, and that challenge as well as just general rapping he's mixed it very well because the rapping never fails on any track Dan Bull does. Fucking hell. From police to priest who breach the peace, religious fundamentalists. Exactly. As a citizen, you don't know what kind of police. I have had to interact with the police on. Well, first of all, I live next to a police station, basically. So I do see police a lot, and I've been in incidents with police since I was a kid, basically. You don't know what kind of police officer you get. Honestly, 99% of the police officers I've ever encountered have been the loveliest people. But it's that 1%, and you just have to be so careful because, luckily, I'm in the UK. General police do not carry guns or anything. They can't even really use that much force against you. So it's kind of less of a problem being scared of police here. I've never encountered a police that I would be scared of. But I know in America, I've been to America, and the first time I went to America, I was in California, and the first thing I see when I land from the plane, we're walking past this mall, basically. We got into San Francisco, and the first thing I see is a fucking crazy-ass woman stab a police officer. I'm just a kid at the time, and that police officer, I could see they had a gun. Fuck me, that's a scary thought. That's the first time I'd ever seen a gun at that point. I'm just a little kid from the UK. We don't see guns. Well, I mean, I've been shooting before, but that was after the incident. Guns are fucking scary, man. Just seeing someone with power who can literally just bang, you're dead is fucking ridiculous to me. My brain doesn't understand it. That's just my opinion on gun laws because I'm from the UK, but yeah, fucking policeman, honestly. In America, it is fucking terrifying. I mean, they carry guns police carry guns in Italy, but I'm still not as scared as in it. I have a house in Italy as well. I go to Italy a lot. The police there are fucking lovely, but America, man, don't trust them. Exactly. If there's a good cop next to a bad cop, then there's no good cop in that car. Ridiculous. this song has actually made me like, my blood is like, boy, this is such an interesting thing to me because I've never been this passionate about something before, about a topic. I don't usually get emotional about things. This song is actually making me feel emotional. Yeah, a very interesting feeling to me. I think one thing, it pisses me off as well because, from my mind at least, this isn't a difficult topic. This isn't this shouldn't be a difficult thing. It's simple. It's like a line. There's a yes and a no. This is clearly in the no, and I don't understand is how there's so much debate about it, because it's so obvious it's wrong, but people don't do something about it. It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me. There's some fucking stupid ass people out there. I don't know what it is about this like flashing animation. I think this is drawn, right. The whole darkness and then red and then the police. This is right. Visually, it's quite striking. So sick of seeing people of color being treated as other. Each of us bleeds when we're cut, but who's cleaning the blood up? Human beings, do you see the missing piece of the puzzle? Specifically, it's difficult to speak when groups of people are muzzled. You wonder why people have turned up. Like, yes. That's what I was saying. How did they come out and say that's standard? That is not standard practice. What is it? You get pushed to the floor and you have your arm behind your back. That, I'm pretty sure that's standard practice. Who kneels on a fucking net? That, I can't remember the police officer's name or whatever was involved in that case, but absolute fucking idiot. Not even idiot. That's putting it lightly. Like, that seems too polite to be calling him an idiot. How can you be given? That is such a beautiful way of. That's such a good way of putting. That's such a good way of just putting it. You know what I mean? How can you play that the hand you're given when you're given a different deck? That's exactly what it is. This is why Dan is built different. When it comes to just rapping, Dan is different. Yeah, I mean, another uncontroversial opinion from me here. Religion is ridiculous. Anyone who is religious, at least a major religion, except where the religion comes from. Religion has just been used as an excuse to go to war against other religions to get resources. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. Christians, pillaged? I don't know much about religious history because I'm just not interested in it. But they persecuted the Jewish community, right? And the Muslim community? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to come off as racist, I guess, is what I'm saying. But not really racist because it's not a race. Religion, people confuse that often. Religion is not a race. But yeah, they're definitely I'm gonna move on because it's hard I can't really get my words out. I've talked about it in a few other videos though. Okay then guys, that is going to be my reaction to Damble to Protect and Serve. Now fucking hell, that is a good song. Not even musically wise it's still good, but the message of that song is so much more important than any musical aspect of it. That is probably Dan's most powerful song I've heard ever. It's kind of similar to his Robo copyright song. I don't know if that's actually he owns it or not, but Dan is always good at speaking out about things that shouldn't be. And as a fucking I consider myself, I very rarely get emotional about. I think I'm probably quite a cold person generally. This song has made me feel more emotion than any other song I've ever listened to, which is absolutely ridiculous when you think about it like that. Yeah. Usually I will give my review on the track out here, but I'm just going to refer you back to go and listen to this song again, because this is such a powerful, important song. Well done, Dan Bull. This is fucking an excellent track. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. The link will be in the description to this as well. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.